They say every UFO sighting has a logical explanation, but what if some defy reason entirely? From accidental alien encounters recorded by unsuspecting civilians to unreleased government footage that somehow made its way into public hands, these sightings offer crystal clear proof that can't be easily dismissed. Here are the 60 clearest UFO sightings that were never debunked. Sometimes, the sky looks calm until something subtle shifts just enough to break that illusion. No roar of engines, no flashing lights, just a quiet shape where none should be. Take a closer look at this clip. As the sun dips below the skyline in Perth, a glowing orb slowly rises into view, catching the attention of stunned onlookers. The glowing orb vanishes mid-air, leaving not a single trace. But all of a sudden, this happens. It just stays there like it's waiting for something. Clouds drift peacefully across the skies of Brazil until something strange begins to emerge from behind them. A dark, aircraft-like object hovers in place, partially obscured. It turns to face a new direction, then jolts forward at incredible speed and vanishes. Brazil's skies have seen strange things, but nothing that moved quite like this. Sometimes, it's not the shape of the object that's strange, but the fact that it shows up more than once. When two separate sightings capture the same design, down to every curve and motion, the word coincidence starts to lose its meaning. Take a look at this clip. Above the skies of China, a calm scene shifts as something unusual appears overhead, prompting one witness to start recording what should not be happening. Some float ahead, others fall behind, but none breaks the group. No blinking, no sound, just steady movement, like they have somewhere to be. It's a quiet afternoon in the city of Oshawa, Canada, or so many thought. High above the city, something unfamiliar begins to drift into view. Take a look at this clip. The seemingly dark object floats above the city, remaining suspended. You might want to keep watching. It's a calm night in Honolulu, or at least it was. Something unusual begins to move across the sky, steady and silent. Take a look at this.
Look up, bro, in the sky. No, look up, bro.
A massive object glides across the night sky in a straight line, lights clustered tightly as if fused to one enormous body, far too large to explain.
Holy.
Out of nowhere, a glowing orb appears over the fields of Colombia. No warning, no introduction, but its presence feels intentional. When the footage is steady, you can see the sphere gently wobble as it slowly drifts and rotates, without any strings, sound, or clear reason for its movement. The morning sky offers no warning before the shape appears, a jagged silhouette moving too fast to be debris, too fluid to be machinery. Take a look at this clip. It carves through the air without a single wing, rotor or engine flare, just pure, silent momentum. A sharp silhouette cuts across Milan's skyline, a geometric shadow gliding with eerie precision. The camera zooms in, and the details defy explanation. Through Antonio Uzzi's telephoto lens, something impossible comes into view.
Spettacolare, bellissimo.
What we're seeing here shouldn't exist, yet here it is. What starts as a normal day in Sacramento takes a turn when something strange glints just above the city skyline. Watch closely.
Sort of. Look at this.
What is that?
At first glance, it looks like a shimmer, but then the angle bends just slightly, like it's responding to something unseen.
It's going behind the tree. It's pretty far, but
Yeah, my phone's not picking it up like that.
it's been changing shape.
It starts like any other quiet night along the beach, until a strange pattern in the sky pulls the camera towards something no one expects. They hold still, scattered and silent, but something's not right. One flash, brighter than the rest, and suddenly it doesn't feel so distant anymore. Miles from shore in the dead of night, something cuts through the dark sky, fast, bright, and just strange enough to freeze you in place.
There it is, I got it. I got it. And it's gone again. I got it.
It vanishes without a sound, leaving nothing but the ocean, sky, and unsettling silence behind. A glowing object cuts across the Chilean sky, fast, low, and oddly smooth. Then, without warning, it jolts forward at an incredible speed and exits the frame entirely. No sound, no wobble, just a controlled burst like it's following something we can't see. Let's watch it again. A quiet night in Alaska turns strange when something flickering above the trees draws the camera upward just before everything changes. Then, without warning, this happens.
Whoa. Huh. Putting out drones, man. Scouting the area.
Something huge and silent lingers in the sky, barely moving but impossible to look away from. The video starts with it all already happening. They remain steady, spaced apart yet coordinated, unblinking, unchanging, as if they're waiting for something we can't see. Something strange appears, solid and silent, hovering where nothing should be.
Why is it flying? Why? Hello?
Keep recording. Okay,
Is he going?
watch what they. It's flying low.
What the fuck? I'm scared.
What's the volume?
Silent and solid, the shapes hover with unnatural stillness, then shift just enough to suggest something deliberate behind their presence.
Oh!
What the? What the?
What the is
Babe.
Over the serene Hawaiian landscape, something unexpected pierces the calm, a silent sentinel in the vast expanse. Watch closely as an unexplained presence unfolds. The sky holds its secrets, revealing just enough to stir unsettling questions. High above China's sprawling landscape, a serene moment shatters as an unusual sphere emerges, defying all logical explanation. Witness the impossible as it quietly appears. This perfect silent orb hangs suspended. Its presence is unnerving, and its purpose is unknown. Some profound questions settle not in the sky, but right before us. A routine jet flight transforms into an unsettling aerial display. An inexplicable presence, commonly termed a UFO, appears, perfectly mimicking the aircraft's every move. Is this a mere known craft, a celestial phenomenon, or something entirely beyond our grasp? Take a look at this.
Look at this. What is that light above the plane? What is this, man? I'm watching a UFO in real life fly above and really slow behind the plane, and it's changing course.
In the quiet town of Três Pontas, Brazil, the sky holds a secret. What begins as an ordinary day quickly turns extraordinary when an inexplicable object appears, defying all known aerial forms.
Vou te falar, eu morri de medo. Na verdade não, mas acho. É porque sumiu, não sumiu não. Olha lá, ficou perto.
Eyewitnesses describe it as unlike anything they've ever seen. Not a plane, not a helicopter, but something truly unknown.
Ah não, que medo, daqui tá dando pra ver certinho. Ah, que medo, olha ali, olha ali. Gente, é uma nave, eu tenho certeza, olha lá. Eu também. Nossa, nave.
High above a rugged landscape, a chilling anomaly emerges. What begins as a distant speck soon reveals itself, a square object, silently defying all known physics. Its strange form and reflective surface hint at an unknown origin, leaving a chilling riddle for those who dare to look closer at this unnerving spectacle. In the quiet summer sky of Southern California, an inexplicable glow emerges. Something subtle and silent drifts across the horizon, defying explanation. Their origin remains a perplexing question, defying easy explanation as they move. Not all lights bring clarity, some only deepen the profound mystery. Above the Japanese mountains in 1995, the night sky held an unexpected secret. A strange illumination appeared, defying earthly explanations. Watch as the mystery unfolds.
this is what. It's big, huh?
A massive, horizontal line of bright, silent lights remained stationary. Its immense presence defied all understanding, a stark, unmoving challenge to known phenomena.
It's really big. See, the amateur cameraman.
Its colossal silence spoke volumes, hinting at origins far from Earth. On a quiet Christmas Eve in Portland, normalcy shatters. Something inexplicable emerges in the night sky, silently defying understanding. Witness the unsettling reveal. Three more silent orbs join the first, moving in parallel. Unfamiliar to local air traffic, they make no sound as they continue their eerie procession, leaving only lingering questions. Not all mysteries disappear. Some simply choose to remain, watching. A calm sea night suddenly feels off when something unexpected appears near the massive ship, hovering there like an uninvited guest. A rounded object floats just above the water, positioned close to the celebrity edge, reflecting its lights without making a sound. It stays in place long enough to raise alarms aboard. It doesn't avoid the ship, it moves toward it, almost as if drawn to it. The skies above restricted airspace don't usually offer surprises, but when something appears near a facility like this, even silence starts to feel suspicious. A single light hovers near the NSA site, moving slowly and deliberately without blinking. It doesn't drift off, it just lingers, like it's observing. No lights, no sound, just quiet shapes watching from where they shouldn't be. A lone camera catches something in the sky that refuses to fit any known explanation, and stabilization only makes it eerier. Once the footage is steadied, a smooth silver object emerges, hovering and rotating slowly above the vineyards. No wings, no noise, just a calm, controlled presence. After stabilization, it looks less like a glitch and more like a visitor with a purpose. A tropical sky over Peru hides more than sunshine. Something unexpected floats into view, and the camera can't look away. A glowing object streaks across the sky, leaving behind a thick, comet-like trail. It doesn't burn out, it just keeps going, steady and silent. Too fast for a plane, too controlled for a meteor. So what exactly is it? Recorded early one morning near Villarreal, Spain, a glowing white orb rises slowly into the sky. Witnesses quietly react, unsure of what they're seeing. It hovers, flickers without warning, and vanishes. No rotor sounds, no trail, just confusion, surprise, and a silence too heavy for a simple drone.
se está alejando para arriba, aquí y para arriba, ¿no? Igual es ha muerto alguien y sabes cuando enciende la vela, igual es.
Captured in the sky over Portugal, a glowing object hovers completely motionless. It doesn't blink, shift, or make a sound. It simply stays suspended in the air, silent, steady, and too perfectly still to be anything ordinary. The longer it lingers, the stranger it feels. Filmed over the United Kingdom, 3 orbs of light hover in a perfect triangular formation. They blink simultaneously, holding their pattern without drifting or fading.
All in a wait. Bro, what?
The timing is too precise to be random. Each flash feels connected, like the lights aren't separate objects, but parts of something much larger. Above a military base in England, something is already in the sky. It's quiet, steady, and far too calm for where it's hovering.
Oh.
The object doesn't flinch until an F-15 fighter jet enters the frame. Then it moves, fast and smooth, vanishing beyond reach without making a sound. What could it possibly be? The lake is calm, the sky is quiet, but something's already up there, moving slowly, almost like it wants to be noticed without making a sound.
It's coming right over us, man. It's gotta be a...
A dark object glides smoothly over the lake, never blinking or changing course. It stays in frame, flying slow and low, without any visible source of power.
Oh, that's not... It's not a helicopter, Davo.
Dude, what the
Not a helicopter, man.
Man,
The sky looks quiet, the lake is still, but something strange is already in the frame, barely moving, barely noticeable until you realize it's not supposed to be there.
It was like a refueling or something.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
The glowing orb drifts calmly at first, then suddenly jolts forward with impossible speed, clean, quiet, and completely unexplainable.
Dude, we just saw something amazing.
This one's coming closer over here, man.
Yeah, here comes another.
The footage starts mid-moment, one pale object already hanging in the sky, unmoving and quiet. Then it pulses faintly, as if signaling. It doesn't drift or vanish, just remains suspended with unnatural stillness, like it's waiting for something we can't see. Whatever this is, it's not acting like anything familiar. It doesn't blink, it doesn't shift. A single object sits in the sky, silent, steady, and oddly present. At first it feels easy to ignore, but the longer it stays there, the more unnatural it becomes. Too still, too centered, like it's watching just as much as it's being watched. Something small flashes into view above Brazil, quiet, distant, and already moving before anyone has time to process it.
Tá no céu de Sobradinho aqui, ó.
It tears across the sky with shocking speed, leaving a faint trail that shimmers like a scar across the clouds. It's already there, still, silent, and oddly centered in the sky above Sao Paulo. Then, something unexpected begins to unfold.
Ele tá tipo, não, eu tô sentindo ele dissolvendo.
Ah, é, ó, dividiu em dois.
Ele ficou isso,
Gente, eu tô muito feliz com esse momento.
caralho. Gente, é muito...
It holds perfectly still, yet slowly spins in place, rotating as if scanning the world below with quiet, calculated awareness.
É um ET? Que doideira!
Muito doido.
It doesn't vanish or flee, it just keeps turning, like it is waiting for something. A faint shape lingers in the sky above Thunder Bay, quiet, motionless, and somehow already watching before anyone even notices it.
Tell me it's not there.
Zooming in again reveals something stranger. 4 lights instead of 1, frozen in a rigid formation like they're watching, waiting or hiding in plain sight. At first glance, it's just a light drifting slowly above the neighborhood, but the longer the camera holds, the more distorted it feels, its outline flickering, pulsing, never settling into a solid shape. Whatever this is, it doesn't behave like anything natural, and it doesn't look like it came alone. Over Valle del Cauca, something faint rests against the sky, too dim to notice at first. But through a telescope, 3 lights appear, 2 bright, 1 barely glowing. They hover in a tight, silent pattern, perfectly still, like they were placed there for reasons we're not meant to understand. From the hills of Medellin, a small orb slowly descends, silent, pale, and somehow deliberate in the way it moves. It approaches the city without any sound or blinking, almost as if it's mapping the area below. Something appears in the night sky over Oklahoma, moving strangely, almost too fluidly, like it isn't shaped the way it should be. It dips lower with each passing second, slithering downward in unnatural curves like it's searching for something just out of frame. It doesn't fall. It descends with purpose, twisting through the dark like it's alive. A disc-shaped object sits exposed in the open, still and silent. But don't look away. Something about what happens next will leave you cold. Then, without warning, it lifts off the ground, fast and smooth, rising straight into the sky like gravity never matters. It doesn't creep away or blink out. It launches like it has somewhere else to be. Something oddly shaped lingers above the trees, motionless, silent, exposed. But the moment you start to wonder what it is, it reacts.
Voy. Ya va.
Mira, tómalo en un platillo.
Ya va.
Coño, ahí. Míralo ahí que está parado. La huevonada, mira esa
Mierda.
mierda. Coño.
It begins to fade, slowly dimming into the sky. No movement, no sound, just a quiet unraveling until nothing remains.
Eso no van a creer ese cuento, te lo juro que cuando digamos lo grabamos.
se está yendo, mira, se está yendo.
Se fue porque
Se está yendo.
era de aquí para
Se está
allá.
yendo.
Coño, de la pero ahora
Whatever that is, it doesn't leave. It simply stops being visible. High over Italy, a strange metallic object hangs in the sky, motionless and watching. Watch this clip.
Guarda. Stai registrando? Sì, sto registrando. Oddio. Cavolo è?
A strange bubble-like shape slowly begins to form mid-air, growing, warping and hovering with no clear origin. It holds itself there like it's not finished forming.
Guarda. Oddio, assurdo è.
It lingers, like something waiting for the right moment to become whole. In the hills of Poland, a cluster of lights appears in the sky, blinking softly, staying fixed in place. They don't drift or scatter. Instead, they hold formation like fragments of something bigger, just barely visible through the dark. Look closer, as the sky may be hiding more than it shows. Over Amarillo, Texas, a sharp V-shaped object glides through the night sky, silent, steady, and without lights. Watch closely. It moves with eerie precision, holding its shape as it crosses the frame. No sound, no signal, just presence. While flying over Greenland, something strange comes into view, bright, featureless, and eerily suspended. What begins as a simple shape slowly hints at something unnatural. The object lingers in the sky, slowly changing form. It is silent, motionless, and completely unexplainable. A hiker on Seven Hills Trail stops to film something strange, quiet, distant, and far too still. Watch this clip from the ridge and decide for yourself.
What the dude?
It floats high above Harriman Park, unblinking and out of place.
It's a roof. It looks like a roof. I guess. It looks the same from the roof.
It never follows him, but somehow it is always just ahead. In an open stretch of Russian sky, something lingers, unmoving, unblinking, and hard to look away from. There's more to this stillness than meets the eye. The silver orb lingers motionless, then drifts away ever so slowly, like it's reluctant to vanish from sight, but knows it must disappear. Whatever it is, it doesn't try to hide. It wants to be seen. Out over the ocean, a lone light glides at a steady pace, almost too calm to notice. But then, with a sudden twitch of motion, it jolts downward at an impossible speed and vanishes without a trace. Whatever that is, it doesn't leave. It escapes.
What in the hell is that? Did you see that? Oh my god! Oh my god, it just went straight to the water. Oh my gosh.
Somewhere over the North Atlantic, a glowing object cuts across the night sky, sharp, fast, and far too quiet. Is it a UFO, a shooting star, or something far older, far stranger? It descends with purpose, curving as if guided, never fading, just slipping deeper into the dark like it belongs there. In the skies above England, an orange sphere hovers with unnatural stillness. No sound, no flicker, just a pulsing presence against the clouds. It doesn't drift or vanish. It lingers like it's watching or waiting. It feels less like a passing object and more like something that is already there. It starts like any ordinary view over a glowing city, but something subtle and unsettling breaks the pattern. Watch this closely. Three pale lights hover in a precise triangle, slowly drifting apart like they're waiting for a signal we can't hear. They don't blink and speak. They just float there like they belong. It's a still summer night in Phoenix, but high above the quiet suburbs, something odd begins to stir. Watch what happens next.
Do you see it? So it's been going back and forth, stopping in the sky. It's really high up, but you'll see it comes to a dead stop.
A dim light hovers motionless, then inches upward before drifting down again, as if probing the air itself.
And then the lights turn on and off too. Are you keeping an eye on it?
If this is aimless, it plays the part far too well. It's 8 p.m. in Brooklyn, and something strange is already hanging in the sky. Watch this clip carefully, because what you're seeing might be more than just light. Glowing patterns shift in eerie formations, too structured for searchlights, too surreal for anything ordinary. Over the skies of Sao Paulo, Brazil, a dark, saucer-like object hovers silently, unmoving, unblinking, and almost too perfectly still.
Gente, o que é isso? Drone?
Whatever it is, it doesn't drift or flash. It simply waits, watching from above. High above the horizon, a distant object hangs in place, barely visible, yet undeniably present. Its descent is subtle, almost hesitant, as if it's aware it's being watched. The object slowly drifts downward until it disappears below the edge of the frame, silent, steady, and never revealing what it truly is.